Hey, what's up guys? So right now it's Samsung season. Everyone is talking about the Galaxy S24 Ultra, comparing it with other smartphones, talking about the advantages, disadvantages. But I live in the future. We are here to talk about a phone which is far from its release, and that is the Google Pixel 9 Pro. We have the Google Pixel 9 Pro CAD renders for the very first time. But before we start talking about that, a sub to the channel will be Pixel Perfect. So today's Pixel 9 Pro renders are based on CAD drawings, and the source is OnLeaks, who is a very credible source. This is how the Pixel 9 Pro looks like. Up front we have a totally flat display similar to the industry trend set by Apple and followed by Samsung. The bezels are super teeny, and from these renders they look just as tiny as any other top flagship smartphone. There is a hole punch on the top of the display. The hole punch could be a little smaller and it should be placed a little bit higher towards the bezel. At the back we have the Google logo on the middle, and then we can see our biggest changes. Instead of the camera visor, we now have a camera island. They somewhat have maintained a similarish look from the Pixel 8 Pro, but this camera island does not meet the frame of the smartphone. That is why it is more of an island than a visor. This is more in line with how the camera island of the Pixel Fold looks like. We still get triple cameras inside of it, the main, the ultra wide and the telephoto zoom lens. We then have the microphone hole over here and some sensors below the camera. There is a flashlight on the side, and below that is a temperature sensor which was introduced on the Pixel 8 series. On the sides we have the power button, below which are the volume rockers. The side frame has also been flattened to a greater degree compared to the last year's model. At the bottom we have the speaker grill, a USB Type-C charging slot, microphone hole and a SIM tray. If we move to the top, we get another microphone hole and the 5G antenna bands. The left side is totally empty. According to the leaks, the size of the smartphone will be 6.5 inches, which is considerably smaller in comparison to its predecessor, which had a 6.7 inches display. The dimension of the smartphone will be 162.7 into 76.6 into 8.5 mm, which will increase to 12 mm if we count in the camera bump as well. That makes the camera bump a big 3.5 mm thick. That is a chonky boy. But the overall smartphone is thinner by 0.3 mm compared to its predecessor. This smartphone will come with Google's latest Tensor G4 chipset inside of it. Google will announce the Pixel 9 series in the fall of this year, which is quite far from today. And in the upcoming days and months, we will be getting more and more information about the Pixel 9 series. More and more smartphones right now are starting to look the same and are adapting similar design philosophies. Small bezels, hole punch, flat displays, flat edges, and that's it, which could actually be the ultimate smartphone design. After a point, the screen bezels will have to stop shrinking because there won't be any bezels left to shrink. After that, the only changes will be to the frame of the smartphone and maybe change the camera placement every few years and so. To heat up things a little bit, companies could start adding up other features like having extra buttons on the smartphone. There will also be a regular Pixel 9 whose leaks haven't arrived yet, but it will mostly resemble the Pixel 9 Pro with some little compromises and one less camera. But whenever those leaks comes, I will be the first one to let you guys know about it, so for that make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know guys, what do you think about this new redesign of the Pixel look? Which one do you prefer more, the current one or the upcoming one? Hit the like button for the new Pixel 9 Pro, and I will see you in the next one.